Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fortitude. Before we begin, I just wanted to give a quick update. So I really enjoy Spirit Island and all the depth and mechanics that this game has to offer. Recently, I haven't been playing much. I just haven't had the time. I even tried playing the play by post, which was really fun. But I think it was a bit more work for me just because I have to type out all the turns and just coordinate everyone. But really cool way to play. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. Other than that, I'm just thinking of slowing down my uploads. So right now I'm trying to upload one video a week, but I might reduce that frequency or even take a break altogether. So if you've been enjoying these weekly videos, then let me know in the comments what you think. It really helps me keep motivated and figure out how to make time for it. Other than that, yeah, just thank you for sticking with the channel and for being a part of these Spirit Island videos. Alright, so let's get into the game. So today we'll be playing Lure of the Deep Wilderness into Habsburg Livestock Colony level 6. Okay, so this is actually a matchup I've never played before, so I'm curious to see how it turns out. We'll be playing on board B. Let's get into the game. Also, I kind of want to add, I'm really excited about all the content that's coming up in the digital version. I think they recently previewed Volcano Looming High, and I think that might be followed with Memory and Shroud and Starlight, so that should wrap up all the releases for Jagged Earth. And then I'm even more excited about the Feather and Flame completion, so basically adding Downpour and Finder, but that'll be way down the road. But exciting things to come for the game. Okay, and we start the game with the Jungles Explore. Let's see how we want to do this. The good thing is B4 has a Blight. B8 could be a problem. Okay, we'll do the standard opening, so I'm just going to grab a plant here, put a presence. I'm actually just going to throw it into B4. I definitely want to solve B4. I don't want to take a Cascade. Softly Beckon and Perils. So that kind of gives us our left and right innate. Okay, and then we need to start gathering into the jungle. So let's see. This will be gathered there. Guess we'll gather from here. Okay, and we got wetlands. Yeah, this land will be hard to deal with. We could just take a Blight there, I guess. Just trying to optimize this a bit more. I guess we can do that. That. Okay, so if I do this, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. I can take out 2 towns. So if that is the case, I'll replace one of these towns with Explorers. And I can wipe those out. I'll take out these 2 towns, but unfortunately I will lose a presence here, but it is what it is. Maybe there's a play where I can solve this. Maybe let's go for a power card. So whenever you're stuck in Spirit Island, you're just not sure how to proceed, don't have answers, just hit that gain a power card button. Even if it doesn't help you a lot, look at that, we just got Drift Down. So it's doing 4 + 1, 5 damage, and this completely helps me solve a Blight. The only downside is that I'll be taking more escalations from Habsburg, but I mean, it does save the Dahan, and it's also defense, so it goes a long way. Another card that is interesting here is Flow Down River. So if my Dahan weren't being threatened, I would probably also consider Flow Down River. Actually, Guardian Serpents is also an interesting card because it's also adding a beast. The only thing is it's 1 cost in this turn. Unless I go top. Actually, maybe I should go top. And I could play Swallowed and Guardian. It's an interesting choice because this does give me the moon, but I'm missing the plant. But making inland sacred sites isn't going to be that easy for us. The benefit of this is there is a coastal sand, so can always coastal sands with the Han, so I can always use it for that. So let's grab this. I think I'll just throw a presence here. So this does give us the right innate. We can take a Blight and B6. I think that is fine. Add a Blight to a land with towns or cities. Spirits may play X energy. Number of cards and invaded discard. So that's 0. So, but I can still add a Blight if I want to, because that helps with the durability rule. Let me see. So that's interesting because I could still add it to B8. That would mean that I have taken like 2 blight, and then I'm getting close to this 3 blight next turn because I will take a plan to take a blight in B6. So that should stop. I mean, that won't stop the escalations, but I'll go down to like 1. Down. Trying to think if it's worth it. Sure, let's do it. You can just add a Han here, sure. In a land not matching a Ravage card, let's add it here, I guess. Skip that. All of that is done. Okay, it is the coast. I mean, we don't have anything to do. That's fine. So we could reclaim here. I guess this is also doing some... Yeah, I was thinking about taking a turn to grow, but the downside is that we did get B1 explore in terms of the coast. The good thing is that this sands I should be able to defend with drift down on the next turn. So this turn I can just try to go up to the 3 plays. Try to strengthen our position on the board. I could always reclaim here because the reclaim has a lot of upside. If I reclaim, I can play the softly beckon perils combo again, and the turn after that I can grow. Just trying to see the value in that. Because soon we are going to be hit by that Habsburg reminder card, Wave of Immigration. So that's going to add a lot of pieces on our board. Yeah, just trying to decide. I think growing is still pretty strong in this case. Like, this land could be solved. Well, this land will be solved if I'm able to pull the town or affect that town in any way. Let's do another draft. Let's go for another minor. Okay, well, these are some really solid cards. Like favors, like being able to push that blight, I think that goes a long way. We did get Scar the land, but I want to add that this destroy 3 won't be that beneficial because of this durability rule. So it has to be destroy all. Otherwise, this won't work. Like, it'll only do 2 damage. And it's adding blight after the fact. So, I mean, it might still work, but I like favors here. Carapace land can also be good, but it's range 0 and we don't have any beasts in the coast. So I'm just going to go with favors. I think it helps out a lot. Could even play it this turn, actually. If I want to stop a blight from coming here. It's interesting. Actually, let's do it because that still gives us our left and right innate. Yeah, that was an excellent hit for us. Okay, so wetlands are going to ravage. Let's defend this guy. Okay, this kind of sucks because I took that blight to scale. Now it's gone from a land with beast. Okay, wish there was a beast in my B6. Okay, let's take a blight there. That's fine. Coastal land spilled. That is gathered. Now we need to start doing the juggling with Habsburg. So I could defend this land. So there's no adjacency. It's doing like 3 straight damage. I can easily defend it with drift down. So that is solved. This land can be solved. It's doing 3 damage. So if I defend it with favors, it is solved. This land, on the other hand, is doing 8 damage. So maybe this town, I should put it in B7 instead of B5. So that way, the only reason I say that is now this land is only doing 6 damage. So I won't be threatened by the Habsburg loss condition. We still have all of our powers to use, so let's see where we can put these to use. So it's wetlands back to back. So this is solved, this is solved. Unfortunately, this isn't, but I can reclaim and play softly beckon in perils. The thing is, this has a disease, so that can definitely help us. I can make like this B5, like a big combo land next turn. So if that is the case, then let me put a wilds over there. Question is, what town do I want to gather? So these two could either be jungle, sands, or mountains. Jungle, sands, or mountains. Okay. How do I want to deal with that? I think we can just try to soften up this land for now. Get some more fear. So we'll be taking one more blight this turn, I believe. And I could go for another power card here. I think I don't need to. I can just try to be a little more proactive and just get an element. So I want to play Favor and I want to play Drift Down. So I need like a Moon, I guess. So that way I'm able to impact the board in that way. But I was meaning to play Softly Beckon, so that is a downside. Yeah, this is doing 3 damage, so that's kind of unfortunate. I think I'm still supposed to do this, and then next turn I can still go into B6 and try to do some stuff. The problem is, though, if I take a blight on B1, I might have to reclaim loop favors. I mean, I could alternatively just go for a major here and try to look for an answer that way. So if I clear this out, I absolutely have to reclaim, so there's no question about that. Thing is, do I go for this play or do I just go for a major here? If I play Softly Beckon, I can pull some stuff into my B5, but then I need to pair that with Perils, otherwise the following turn I won't have that much damage with Swallowed. So question is, let's go for a major. I think we have enough cards to decide what to forget. And then the turn after this, we can still grow to the 3 card plays. Well, these are some pretty good cards. Infestation works here. Accelerated Rot can also work here because jungles and wetlands. This wetlands is a problem. Vanish Softly is also interesting, but it's doing stuff in the slow, which might not be as useful. I mean, it does give me some removes, which might be helpful, let me think. 2 lands with 4 or more invaders. Oh, 4 or more invaders. I think just Infestation, I think that's a safe option. What do I need to threshold it? I can threshold it with... I have an animal, right? So I basically need, like, another Earth card along with it. Or at least get to like the 3 plays. So I might forget Gift, which is kind of crazy because Gift is a really nice filler card for Lure because it's 0 cost, it's God element. That is hard. That is a hard decision. The benefit is that I can play it this turn though in B1. And I could just let B3 trade. I don't want to forget my 2 defense. Plus I have the Earth from Drift Down, which could be useful for thresholding Infestation. Yeah, I'll just forget this guy. We could play... I guess I could play it the turn after. Could play it next turn. That is the case, then maybe I just play like Favor to defend this land. Then I could play Softly Beckon. It's an interesting turn. Then next turn I should have 4, 5, 6 energy, where I can play Infestation, Swallowed, and Drift Down. Does that give me the threshold? 2, 2, 3. Yeah, that does let me threshold it, so that should work. Yeah, I think that's fine. Not the ideal play, but I think it should be fine. And I want to defend this land because I want to take out that city. Land with the most invaders. That kind of hurts us. Otherwise, I would have done the top. Let's do the bottom here. We'll just do it here. So we can skip the Ravage here, I guess. That is with the event. We will Ravage here. We will Ravage here. Let's gather it out from here. Can add a town, I guess, here. To add a city, it's added here. Okay, so we can do our softly beckon in the sands, I'm thinking. Gather out you and you. Town and town. Beast. Now I could gather out this guy too. It's funny. I mean, at this point we can just try to rush the fear deck with infestation. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. I guess I could just do this too. Just put all my problems in one land. Could go to the 3 plays. Let's throw it here. Put a presence in each land. And I don't think it matters what elements I gain. Oh, I don't have a moon, right? Yeah, if I don't have a moon, then I won't be able to impact this. Do I want to play Drift Down this turn? Not really, but actually I do. I need the Earth, right? We have an Earth in the discard. No, we do not. And I wanted to play Swallowed, I believe. I actually don't have to play Swallowed. I do it like this. Yeah, that's fine. That works. This is just for sake of playing. Actually kind of want to leave the Dahan there. Maybe I will just gather one. Skip Ravage, 4 damage, 3, 4. To gather something here, I guess, from the jungle. Of course it is the jungles and sands. So that is alright. So I could skip this. What is this? 3 damage. I could just defend this or even let this trade. I could play favors and defend this. And then need to solve our jungles. I guess this kind of solves this land. Well, not perils. To play Forsake Society. Yeah, this we can also do Reclaim Loop Infestation or something. Can do perils here. Actually, now that I think about it, I could just do this here. With this land we can defend? Not sure yet. Okay, so we are at 2-3. That's a pretty good place to be for lure. So I am going to reclaim and I can just fuel my turns with this. So I have 2 energy. I gain 1 from here. I gain 2 from here. Okay, what do we want to play? So I could save Infestation for next turn. I guess I can play Favors to push the Dahan in, and then I can play Swallowed. So maybe a Moon. So let's stick to Favors. How many Blight do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 Blight. Let's do Favors to solve this. Let's try to hit the max left level in 8. So maybe Perils. No, Perils won't do it. Softly Beckon and Drift Down, and then we'll just Reclaim Loop, I guess. That's fine. I could play Swallowed, but it's not helping that much. I will just do drift down, I guess. Maybe not the most optimal turn, but just something that I think might be useful. Technically, the game has been like shortened for us because we lost 2 cards. Actually, let me do that over here. Man, I wish I had like all the Dahan there. Ah. Guess we can still do it here, maybe. I'll do it here. No, actually, let's do it here. Okay. How do we want to do this? I guess. Could softly beckon here. Let's beckon you, gather. That's 6, right? Six damage here. 3 lands are a problem. And I can keep skipping this with infestation. Might need to move the blight out of here. Yeah, I think let's just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple. I need my defense, right? Yeah. Could even go for a power card here. I don't think I need to. I think if I go for a moon, play infestation, drift down, and favor. Does that give me a threshold? No. Forced to play like perils. Actually, you know what? I might have to play swallowed here. It still works. I'll do swallowed here. Infestation here. How many freaking towns are there? 6 towns. Man, I really wish I could have played favor and I could have pushed a blight in there, but this earth is going a long way though. Actually, we are supposed to grab a plant here, I think. So we'll do swallowed for this land, we'll do infestation for this land. And then we need, what do we need? We need a earth. Yeah. I think this is fine. So swallowed here. Infestation here. Pretty close to that terror level 3. We'll just defend this guy. Great, that is defended. A disease or 1 from an inland land. So I guess remove this guy. It's 2 explorers or 1 town from a land with the Han. Sure, we can just remove this guy. 3 2s are 6. This won't be enough anyways. Downgrade 1 town. Nothing happens. 1 more. Ravage here. Can skip the Ravage. I could allow the Ravage and then the 4 damage should be pretty good. 4. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it like this. Skip build. I think that guy dies there. Okay, the game should be over now because I can destroy all. 4 more damage, so let's do 3, 4. Pretty close to the win here. I mean, yeah, we have won. I'll just reclaim and then doesn't matter what we get. Just go for a plant. Now let's go for a moon this time. Let's go for a... Okay, let's reclaim. Let's go for a moon. This guy, this guy. We only need an animal really. We can play Swallowed. Really doesn't matter. Swallowed kind of wins us the game too. That is GG. So basically, yeah, straight rush to Terra level 3. Staking out all the cities on the board. And then Infestation was great. We got some early defend cards that really helped out too. Yeah, this was a fun matchup for Lure. Looking at the drafts again. So yeah, early game Drift Down did a lot of work. Favor is also interesting, like that Blight movement is so critical versus Habsburg for getting past like the town durability. Infestation is a great pickup because we can easily threshold it. We have an animal on our tracks and then air is easily available. We just need 1 more earth in our drafts and we got that with Drift Down. Other than that, I mean, Lure's uniques are pretty strong, so. Okay, looking at the events in this game, the fear cards that were earned, and the Invader RNG. Yeah, that was game. I hope you all liked this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.